Welcome back. This is Nothing But Dirt on the YouTube. We are beginning to get started on the late model. So I just ended off the video where we went up the berries. Didn't talk a whole lot because I was working like a dog up there, trying to get this thing done. And I still didn't end up getting home till after midnight and had to be up at 4 o'clock next morning to go to work. But as you can see, she's kind of bare right now. We don't mind my spares, but all that stuff right there has to get on that car, plus a little more. Good thing is, basically all that I'm going to have to build for the body is my fenders, which is going to save me a lot of time. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is putting that nose together, because late model noses can be real tricky, but we're gonna get through it. Got Tay out here on the laptop. She's actually working on some designs for some t-shirts for some folks. But yeah, we're going to get to it here real quick and bring you along. I don't know how much involvement in this video. It might just be a bunch of time-lapse again, because we got to get this thing done in a hurry and get it ready for Lakeview. Guys, back out here in the shop this morning, which earlier this afternoon, it wasn't morning, we slept in and I had an appointment with my tax lady to go take care of some business stuff. However, we come out here after that earlier this afternoon, and we were able to get the stock V8 back 100% together, so she's ready to go racing next weekend. Now, I totally forgot to start videoing, but now starting to go on riveting the deck in. So last night I was out here and I riveted the deck together. Now we're riveting the deck to the car. There is some spots that's not going to be very much fun to get to. So we're going to play that by ear, and hopefully it all works out. So we're going to put you on some time lapse and y'all come with us. It's getting hot out here in South Carolina. It's 90 degrees today. I wasn't ready for this yet. so that's going to do it for tonight. I got the spooler riveted on. Everything is done on the deck besides the little access panel for the fuel cell and the, sorry, my allergies are killing me. The access panel for the fuel cell, and I got to finish the access panel for the, like, where the pedals are. And then I actually have to pick up a cockpit deflector. Hopefully I'll have it Thursday. I found a little parts store, and they said they should have a white one back in stock on Thursday, so I'm hoping they get it. If not, we're going to have to put a black one in it and just roll with it until we get a white one. On Monday, Taylor's got to make a trip to Barry's, and we got to go exchange some sides. So they cut the sides for or off of a super late model template, and then when I got them home, I was like, holy crap, these wheel wells are way off. So thankfully I have a wonderful, beautiful girlfriend that's going to go back up there for me and swap them out. And again, just a testament to dealing with Barry and Lance. They obviously they want this car to look good because everybody's going to know that they built the body for it. But I really enjoy dealing with them because they're first class. They're not gonna take advantage of anybody or have anybody feel like they've taken advantage of them, if you know what I mean. So thankfully they're gonna swap us out, and I'm just gonna cut the stack panels, because when I originally ordered, or when I told them I wanted the stack doors and quarter panels, I had no clue they were gonna cut them out. Cut the wheel wells out, have the bracing on them, have the skirts on them. So it's really cool that they do that. And like I told Lance, maybe I can send them some measurements so they ever need anybody or have anybody needing some crate sides that, they just want sides for their car. Then they can just go off these measurements that I can get to them, because the crate setups are a lot different than the super setups. And that's where the wheel wells were they were pretty far off, but there's a ton of rear steer in this car, and I'm kind of excited to try it because the front end is a lot different than what I'm used to as far as your caster and your camber numbers, but it's almost like they have these cars turning with the ass end instead of the front end, so pretty excited to try it out. Trying to get this thing ready for practice at Lakeview on Thursday so we can go race it Saturday. Went ahead and got old Black Betty over here. She's ready to go. Bolted a couple new shocks on her, so hopefully I didn't go too extreme with the shock numbers. I really don't know anything about shocks, not going to lie a bit, but went off some word of someone I trust that races out there. So hopefully Scott put us in the right direction, and we're going to be all right with our shock numbers, but I think it's going to be just fine. It's very aggressive. Was like putting the shocks on these late models, so looking forward to trying it. Hopefully the car's a little bit more stable, and we can have a little bit more speed. So anyhow, we'll be back out here tomorrow. My goal is to try to get the filler panel, the nose, and all that stuff done. If I can get the nose done, I'll be in a really good spot, and maybe get the fenders done. So all I have to do, or the fender tops, and I make the fender sides. But my goal is to make it where all I have to do is when Taylor gets home from Barry's on Monday, throw these doors up there real quick, and if I got to, I'll stay out here all night, because the old rap guy, Christian, he just texted me probably about 30 minutes ago, and he said, man, we still good for this week? And I was like, well, there was a problem. So, really, if those doors and quarters weren't, different than what I needed, then I would have the sides would already be on the car. And then I could have had the roof on and everything, because I kind of lost a whole night last night, because I was like, well, that ain't going to work. And but there was a couple other things. Like they moved the motor in the car, which made made it where I actually had to get a different shifter because somebody had cut the shifter lever down and it was too short, so had to go get a new shifter. And shout out to Rush Repair. Never would have thought that a place named Rush Repair would have racing parts, but they have a whole warehouse. They're out of Loris, South Carolina, so if you're in the area, you need parts, look up Rush Repair. They're off Sunshine Road in Loris. Anyhow, they moved the motor, so it changed the shifter linkage links and stuff, so I had to make new ones. And then I had a power wire that was near about cut in half, so I went ahead and replaced it. And just kind of did a once-over on the engine and, like, the reverse mount pump. My belt was a little loose, so I tightened it up when I could get to it. Anyhow, we didn't totally lose the night, but kind of lost the night, but on the body. But, hell, we might go out there and not have a roof for sail panels or nothing on this car. Who knows? I'd like to get it done, but Red Clay Rule says that I can run without a roof, so we'll do what we can. Hey, come here, Tay. Tay's coming. Hold on. So I just want everybody to know that if it wasn't for Tay, the late model would not be raced this weekend.
That's right. 7 hours round trip. I missed an nail appointment just to go get some parts, so yeah, y'all better be glad.
Nails are optionals, but sides of the body are not. She's the one. She is the one that wants the late model stuff. So I don't like late models. I keep it around for her. If it was up for me, I'd be running that black car at Lakeview and having a ball. But she's a late model lover. She's a late model girl. Yeah. So we'll end up keeping it. But anyhow, obviously, thank you to her for going after them. And she's sweet sometimes when she wants to be. But anyhow, shameless shout out to her, the Checker Brunette. And if you want any custom race apparel, Nothing But Dirt apparel, hit her up on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok.
All right, so we do have the new design up. It is getting ready to get posted. I plan to work on that all day tomorrow so I can drop the new shirt design on Monday. But yeah, we're going to have shirts made for this beauty. And yeah, let us know if you want one. We'll have kids sizes, adult sizes, all the way up to like a 4X. So they'll be $25. That comes with a front chest logo, and then we're going to have a full back design. It'll be $25 local pickup, and we can ship for $6 extra. So yeah, let us know.
We're back out here in the shop. I went ahead and started on the nose. If anybody's ever put one of these late model noses together, they come in about 8 pieces. Yeah, 8 pieces. So they're not really fun. And you got to do a lot of trimming on them because obviously every car is going to be a little different. But I'm going to flip it around and show y'all what we got so far. Got the middle nose and middle valence together. So now all I got to do is, next I'm going to put my filler panel on. And then going to start working on the floppers and the lower fenders, I think is what they call them. But flip y'all around real quick and let y'all see. So we got her on there. Now the filler panel will be next. And then we'll work on the floppers there. And then the lower pieces of the valence. Just to let y'all know, this sucks. And I wish I would have bought it all together. For this video, kind of rushed through a lot of this stuff because I'm on a time crunch. I gotta have this body 100% done before Tuesday, so Monday night, tomorrow night. Fortunately, Taylor's going to go pick up the sides, swap them out so that we can get this thing done. So I appreciate her doing that. I can't take another day off work or I might go broke. Anyhow, I got the nose, the filler panel, I got the hood and the hood hold down, cut down. I haven't cut out for the air cleaner yet, and I got to come up with a hood scoop and a cockpit deflector. Hopefully the fellow that sells parts and lures will have one of those come this week. They did end up canceled practice, right? They canceled Friday night's practice, which kind of sucks, but at least we have hot laps Saturday. So hopefully this car's pretty close, and I can remember what gear we ran there last year, about a year ago, and we can get this thing dialed in. Taylor's putting up $100 or the Checker Brunette by Taylor is putting up $100 for the pole. So hopefully we can go keep her money for her. And yeah, got a lot of work to get done here the next week. Good thing is the stock V8's 100% ready. We knocked that out yesterday, and then got back on this, knocked the deck out. And we may or may not have a roof on it for this weekend. If I run out of time, I'm just going to run without it. Don't really care. It's 100% legal in the red clay rules. So we'll see what happens. It'll save me probably 2 or 3 hours trying to get everything mounted. But anyhow, we're going to go inside, edit this video, probably take a nice hot shower, and watch a movie and all that kind of good stuff. So we will catch you on the next one. Appreciate you watching. Make sure you drop down, like, comment, subscribe, and all that kind of good stuff.